intake in the front to get the air sucked in with a big fan, more fan blades to compress the air. That compressed air is fed into a combustion chamber with an igniter and the fuel to create a controlled explosion, and then the gases escaping out the tailpipe make it go. Onboard aircraft carriers and has over 6,600 hours of flight time, most of those in tactical jets. A beautiful knife edge pass of the MiG-17F. David Burdine, good afternoon, sir. You got a beautiful blue MiG and a beautiful blue sky.
Hey, Ron, how are you doing? I'm glad to be here. What a beautiful day.
It is indeed a beautiful day, and I got to tell you, I told the folks about the fact that you've got an Afterburner, and I think the MiG-17 was one of the first kinds of aircraft to have one of those, wasn't it?
Absolutely, first airplane anywhere. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for making this show possible. I'd like to thank my parents for keeping me straight, and most of all, if you don't mind, I'd like to thank God for giving me a little bit of talent to fly this airplane and put on an air show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I'm going to show you, as the main radio is turned to the MiG, show you the Afterburner. There's a very tight train airplane. Normally outside of pilot and MiG, Vietnam to beat it close to space down. Straight forward, coming around. 6.5 Gs, looking good.
That glow you see coming out of the back, and the flame that's coming out of the back of that is the Afterburner. As you see the raw fuel being burned right at the exhaust of the jet. With over a 30,000 foot per minute climb rate, David Burdine rolls over on its back and does a split S.
Get out, run it, but you couldn't outplay. I want to show you some of the characteristics of the MiG-17. Next to do what I'm going to do, I call this the inverted island rods. Doesn't have any real tactical significance, but I think it looks pretty cool.
It's okay. Everything you're doing in that airplane looks pretty cool.
Thank you. I'm having a blast, and I hope everybody else is having a good time, too. Here you go for the inverted island. This means about 350 miles an hour coming back around. Get ourselves all lined up. Chin up. And away we go. And back up to get set up for the next one. What I'm going to show you is just a straight ahead loop. The reason this is kind of an important enable for every jet fighter pilot in the world is to teach
At the top too, would you?
Absolutely. Let me catch my breath so I can actually talk while I'm doing this. There's 375. Pull up the start, and here we go. He's coming on. There's 4 Gs. Not too high. There's 350 miles an hour. Straight up.
4 Gs and he wasn't even breathing heavy.
250 knots. Well, we're topping out about 6,000 feet, almost a mile high. We come back down on a beautiful air show site. It's a little bit different looking through the top of the glass. Then we're coming back down about 200 knots. Now, of course, our big job is to make sure we don't hit the ground. Nose is coming back up, airspeed build it. We'll let it back out the way we came.
Beautiful loop by David Burdine, ladies and gentlemen. Now that was an interesting turn. You looked like you were going to turn to the right and roll to the right, but you ended up going to the left.
Well, the tuck under broke in a lot of circles. But really only done at air shows. Sort of like Maverick in the movie Top Gun when they're trying to get into trouble. Pretty common. This one is a demonstration of a tactical pop-up. Ingress real low. Let's use the enemy radars. Find your target. Up. Deliver weapons. Get right back down again. Real low and real fast.
That's the tactical pop-up maneuver. Right down over the trees. What was the maximum speed of this airplane, David?
I think it was around 715, 730 miles an hour. It was actually tested to supersonic speed. It was never really used that way. I said it wasn't the fastest airplane in the world. This MiG-14 was a real tight-turning airplane.
Yeah, maneuverability was a big thing in this and its predecessor. I told the folks about the Korean War, where the swept-wing MiG-17, the older brother of your airplane, just totally beat the pants off the straight-wing fighters of the early jet age.
Absolutely. The Russians kind of caught us flat-footed on that one. MiG-17 actually fixes all the bad problems that the MiG-15 has. Different wing, slightly longer fuselage, better flying quality. Should be off another test again. Turning the loop, just like we did before. Speed about the same. Altitude coming right on up. And getting close to 6,000 feet again. Up on, there we go. 150 knots or so. We're going to roll this on the right side up. Maneuver is all the airplanes. This is Max Immelman back in World War I.
Yep, Max Immelman, World War I. Half a loop and half a roll. It was a defensive maneuver that Max designed, and it had carried into a tactical flight to this day. Under brake again, rolls to the right. Looks like he's going to go to the right, but ends up going to the left after 3/4 of that roll. A very, very good defensive maneuver. From the left. I think he said he was setting up for a beautiful slow roll. Watch him. Ever so gently rolls it to the right. Makes it look like a beautiful line. He's working his rudder and the stick very, very hard. Beautiful.
I'll show you another section of the room. We call this in the hall. Sometimes in the middle of a fight, if you can't go. Yeah, this is a speed rush up by these trees here. That is so cool. Big old, the rolling scissors.
Now he's going over the top, picking a spot 45 degrees up and to the right of the airplane and rolling around it.
So we roll it around. And now we pull back toward the simulated opponent.
Trying to get on there 6 o'clock. Always better to be behind an adversary than in front of him. As long as you're behind the adversary, you can get guns on the bandit. Always like to be able to get guns on the bandit, right, David?
Absolutely. This is the gun rolling tighter, and the only way they could actually do any damage was to get his nose pointed towards the opponent and shoot the gun.
Now, the MiG-17 had some pretty potent armament, didn't it?
23mm cannons on the left side and one 37mm cannon on the right side.
37mm cannon, that's shells about the size of a 6-ounce Coke bottle, right?
It's actually a little bigger. Either way, it's going to hurt.
It would only...
In the midst of every fight, sooner or later, you determine that you can't win. It's time to get real low. Time to stand on out of the fight. So we're going to get set up for the Afterburner bug.
So you got a little extended...
This one is a real kick in the pants. There's 400. 425. 450. We're going to stop right at 475 before we rip the tank off. Alright, here we go. The Afterburner bug, and now we got the Afterburner fly.
Oh, yeah. Look at that orange glow. Look at the flame shooting out the back. Look at that climb. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for David Burdine.
9,000. About 10,000 feet. Can you guys still see me?
Yes, we sure can. Ladies and gentlemen, did you like that? Let David hear it.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to switch back to the box and see if